Hello, welcome to day 5. So, this is the final day for this short introductory program into meditation. And today I'm going to kind of circle back to what I was talking about in day 3, where anything in the present moment, any sensation in the present moment can be an anchor. So, for the past 4 days, we've been using the breath. Today I'm going to introduce you to a body scan where I will guide you through focusing on different areas of the body. And that section of the body will become the anchor. This is great for kind of getting out of our heads and reconnecting to the body. The kind of work that we do at computers, sat at a desk, it's predominantly, if not completely, thought. So we're using our brains to solve problems, react to messages, write emails, and so on. And when the stress from this kind of work accumulates and it's all in the mind and the mind starts to overthink, it's easy to kind of disconnect, lose our connection to the body. And that's something that I certainly experienced 10 years ago or so when I was dealing with anxiety and stress and overthinking. And this kind of embodiment work really helped me to reconnect to my body, along with the yoga and other kind of practices. But for now, we'll get stuck into the body scan. And the same as with the past 4 days, it's being as present as much as you can. So noticing thoughts, noticing distractions, and come back to where we left off. So coming back into the body, letting go of these thoughts and distractions. So for now, just sitting back into your chair, setting up as we've done for the past few days, a 90-degree bend in the knees, feet flat on the ground, the hands just gently resting in the lap, relaxing into the front of the body, taking the breath down into the belly. And we're going to take 3 deep breaths together. Inhale through the nose and fill the belly. And then let go. Sigh through the mouth. See if you can relax into the shoulders and the face a little more. 2 more like this. Inhale. And then exhaling through the mouth. 1 more. Inhale through the nose, fill the belly. And then exhaling through the mouth, gently close off the eyes. Let the breath come back to its natural rhythm. Taking your awareness into the body. Now, before I lead you through the body scan, I'm just going to settle the body, the mind, the nervous system in the usual way. Starting with taking your awareness to the weight of the body on the chair. Noticing that sensation of pressure. And then take your awareness to the sensation of your feet pressing against the floor, looking past labels, letting go of any thoughts. Just tune into that sensation itself at the soles of the feet. And then becoming aware of the body as a whole, relaxing, resting on the chair, nothing being asked of you in this moment. So letting go of the to-do lists, letting go of anything that's happened in the day. So this is your chance just to be for a few moments, to bring balance to the body, the mind, the nervous system, to release stress. Find just a few moments of calm in the day, away from the doing, away from the work. And then take your awareness to those subtle sensations. So perhaps jewelry, a ring on the finger, a watch, glasses on the face, hair resting on the skin, maybe even the sensation of air on the back of the hands or on the face, the back of the neck. Tuning into those sensations. And then becoming aware of the breath. Noticing where you find the breath in the body resting, breathing. Where do you find that sensation of breath? So it could be at the nostrils, maybe the rising and falling of the belly, clothing moving against the skin. And then for a few moments, we're going to expand the breath. So inhaling and exhaling for a count of 3 or 4 or 5, whatever feels right in this moment. And with the inhale, fill in the lungs and inflate the belly as much as you can. And on the exhale, completely emptying the lungs. So we're using the full capacity of the lungs. And keeping the breaths roughly even using the counting. And noticing when you become distracted. Notice when the mind starts to think. And then just coming gently back to the counting or to the sensation of breath. Just a few more rounds, keeping the body nice and still, keeping the front of the body relaxed, keeping the face relaxed. See if you can keep the chest and shoulders nice and still as you breathe into the belly. Just one more round of breath like this. And after the next exhalation, let go of that control. Let the breath come back to its natural rhythm. Keep the breath into the belly if that's comfortable. But just noticing that subtle rising and falling of the belly. Just another couple of moments here. Let the mind settle and rest on that sensation of breath. Thoughts will arise, just gently let go of the thought. And without any frustration, just come back to the sensation of breath. And then take your awareness down to the toes. So bring the toes into your awareness and noticing any sensations that you find. So they could be a sensation of tingling or glowing, maybe coolness or heat, contact between the toes or on the floor, maybe the sensation of socks or shoes encasing the toes, and then look past those labels and rest your awareness on that sensation. Now, if you can't keep both sets of toes in your awareness at the same time, just alternate between the two. Bring the left toes into your awareness and then the right. And if there's no sensation to be found, that's also fine. You can just register a blank, keeping your awareness on the toes. And then widen your awareness to the soles of the feet. Notice any sensations you find at the soles of the feet and the heels and the sides of the feet, the tops of the feet. And then take your awareness to the ankles. Take your awareness into the joint itself. And the skin around the ankles. And if you become distracted, if the mind starts to think, that's fine. Just come back to the sensations you find at the ankles. And then traveling up the leg to the calf muscles, the shins, the shin bone. Noticing any sensations that you find in this area. So at the lower legs, letting go of any labels and thoughts and narratives, and rest your awareness on those sensations. And then the knees, the front of the knees, the back of the knees, the knee joint, and the thighs, the front of the thighs, the quads, the back of the thighs, the hamstrings, and the sides, the inside of the thighs, the outside. Noticing what sensations you find. And if the mind starts to think, if it starts to create narratives around these sensations, that's fine. Just let go of those thoughts and come back to the sensations that you actually find. So tune into that sensation. And then take your awareness to the sit bones and the pressure, the sensation of pressure on the chair and the hips. And then taking your awareness to the belly, noticing the body breathe. And the waist, the side of the body. And the lower back, noticing sensations around the lower back, the small of the back. And then take your awareness to the upper belly, the sternum, the lower ribs, and then the sides of the body at the ribs, noticing sensations there. And then the midpoint of the back, spine, then take your awareness to the chest, the collarbones, the center of the chest, to the armpits, and to the upper back, the shoulder blades, the upper spine, and then take your awareness to the left shoulder, So taking the left shoulder into your awareness, the skin and the muscles around the shoulder, and take your awareness into the joint itself, noticing sensations you find there. And then take your awareness down to the left arm. So at the bicep at the front of the arm and the tricep at the back, noticing sensations, the left elbow, the inner elbow and the point of the elbow joint. Take your awareness down the left forearm and the wrist, into the left hand, the palm of the left hand, the back of the hand, perhaps the contact with the hand on your thigh. Become aware of the left thumb, the left forefinger, middle finger, ring finger, the little finger, the whole of the left hand. And then take your awareness to the right shoulder. Again, the skin around the shoulder, maybe clothing resting against the shoulder, the muscles, the joint. Bring all these sensations into your awareness. And then down the right arm, to the bicep and the tricep, the inside, the outside of the arm, the elbow, inner elbow, the outer elbow, the right forearm and the wrist, the palm of the right hand, the back of the hand. Again, perhaps noticing the sensation of pressure wherever the hand rests. Tune into those sensations. And then become aware of the right thumb, the forefinger, the middle finger, the ring finger, the little finger, and then the whole of the right hand. And take your awareness to the throat and the neck. Maybe swallow a few times to really connect into this area. And take your awareness to the jaw, the chin, the mouth, the lips, tongue, nose, noticing the sensation of air as you breathe. The left eye, the right eye, the forehead. Noticing if any tension has started to creep into the face, just let the face relax. Take your awareness to the crown of the head. Bring the whole of the face and the head into your awareness. And then the whole body, from the toes all the way up to the crown of the head. Become aware of the whole body, resting, relaxing on the chair, breathing. Thoughts arise, just let go of the thought, come back to the sensation of the whole body. And then find the breath once more. Where do you find that sensation of breath? And coming to the end of today's practice now. So before we finish, letting the awareness be free. So no more focusing on the present moment, no more focusing on the body. Just let the mind do what it wants to do. Being curious as to where it goes. Curious as to what the mind wants you to do next. And then coming back to the weight of the body on the chair. Coming back to sounds in the room. Sounds outside the room. And we'll take one more deep breath together. Inhale through the nose and fill the belly. And sigh through the mouth. And gently open the eyes. Thank you so much for meditating with me and for working through this short introduction to meditation. I'll be creating more 5-day programs as we go through. So programs on mindfulness, different styles of meditation, yoga, and some breathwork practices. But for now, thank you all so much. And hopefully I'll see you on the next program.